down on my Brazos Valley Rancho in central Texas where the cotton grows. You can bet your boots I won't be leaving that Rio Rancho down in old Waco.
Howdy, friends and neighbors, and welcome once again to another transcribed quarter hour of songs by Hank Thompson, songs that we know you enjoy, for they're chosen from the cards and letters that you write us each day. And you can thank your good friends, the Frontier Jewelers at 520 Austin in Waco, for bringing to you this broadcast of your favorite music and songs. Howdy, Hank, how are you today?
Okay, Bob. Say, since this is sort of a special broadcast here, I think we ought to do some of the songs we've never done before. You know, about Thursday, our requests begin to play out, and we have to start digging down into some of the old, some of the new tunes and see what the folks like and see what they think about them. Well, here's one that's just hot off the presses. It's one written by Jerry Irby, that same boy that wrote Driving Nails in My Coffin. I imagine you'll hear it on the jukeboxes quite a bit now. Rocks and Gravel. I never felt so bad before as I feel today. I just found out what love could do to me. It seems as though my heart is tore, and then I'm here to say there's rocks and gravel in this life for me. There's rocks and gravel in my plans and everything I do. I don't know what to do anymore. I had the best gal in the land until she proved untrue. It seems that I can't go on as before. She told me that I was her own and that she loved me so. I didn't know she had another man. But now that I am left alone and feeling down so low, rocks and gravel's more than I can stand. I guess I'll take in some hot spot and drink up all the booze and try to drown my memories from my mind. And someday when you have forgot the one thing you can't lose, those rocks and gravel you are sure to find.
Well, friends, here's a word from Frontier Jewelers. They're now making it possible for us to bring you these songs that you like so much by Hank Thompson. They want you to continue liking them just as you have in the past. And remember, if you have a wristwatch or any watch around your house that's just lying around because it hasn't been working lately, take that watch to the Frontier Jewelers. Their repair work is guaranteed, and what's really important is it's fast. There'll be no long waiting when you leave your watch at Frontier Jewelers, because repair parts are coming in more rapidly these days, and the expert workmen at Frontier Jewelers really do a first-class job of making that watch run like new again. They have plenty of unbreakable crystals for all watches. Their work is absolutely guaranteed, and you get your watch back as quickly as humanly possible. So remember that when you have some repair work on a watch, take it to your new friends that are now bringing you Hank Thompson, the Frontier Jewelers in Waco.
And boy was on the Grand Ole Opry for so long. I think his name was Roy Acuff. He's got a picture circulating around the country now entitled The Night Train to Memphis. That's a very popular song and was for quite a while. And I don't believe we've ever done that, Bob. I think we ought to give a little notice to that right now, that night train to Memphis. Take that night train to Memphis, take that night train to Memphis. You know how I'm longing to see you. Leave at 3:57 and arrive at 11. You know that I'll be shouting hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll be shouting hallelujah all the day. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll be shouting hallelujah all the way. Take that night train to Memphis, take that night train to Memphis. Tell the engineer to keep that throttle open. Keep that engine stack a smoking. I'm not kidding, I'm not joking. I'll soon be with my gal, I'm hoping. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll be shouting hallelujah all the way. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll be shouting hallelujah all the way.
Yes, sir. Well, we're about all alone to do that applauding today. Well, Hank, right here I want to remind our listeners of a fine service that's now available at the Frontier Jewelers. I know that almost everyone around here in Central Texas has a lot of jewelry that's just lying idle in the house because there's some little thing wrong with it. Well, why not go gather it up right now, and the next time you're downtown Waco, take it to the Frontier Jewelers. They have a very highly qualified jewelry repairman who can give you quick service on any kind of jewelry repair. You can have expansion bands and sweetheart bracelets looking and working like new again. This jewelry expert can size any ring, too, just to the size you want it. And then, too, most people have a lot of costume jewelry that's become old and worn. Well, just remember, it's a lot less expensive to have that old pin repaired to look like new again than it is to buy another. The Frontier Jewelers are really experts at this kind of work, and they never have a dissatisfied customer because if it isn't right, they make it right. So, friends, gather up that jewelry, and the next time you're in downtown Waco, take it to the Frontier Jewelers, and just tell them that Hank Thompson and I told you that they'd really fix it up like new. They'll not only make that statement good, they'll make the jewelry as good as new again. Just take it to the Frontier Jewelers.
Well, Bob, Eddie Arnold's going to be down in Temple, Texas tonight. That's Thursday night, the 29th, I believe. Going to be down there, and I'm going to be along with him again tonight down in Temple, Texas. And I don't know what good it will do, but that's the title of the next song coming up. What good will it do? I'll forgive you, but what good will it do? We would have those same old fights to go through, and I'd much rather be dead than to hear those words you said. I'll forgive you, but what good will it do? I still love you, but what good will it do? One can't make a go of love, it takes two. For you can't keep up a home with a heart that wants to roam. I still love you, but what good will it do? I'll come back, dear, but what good will it do? 'Cause it won't take you long to prove untrue. That wouldn't mean another fight on and on into the night. I'll come back, but what good will it do? I could blame you, but what good will it do? After all, I can't tell you what to do. We are born a certain way, dear, and that's the way we stay. I could blame you, but what good will it do?
Yeah, that's a nice song. Very nice indeed. Hank, I was just thinking while you were standing there singing during that number, I've announced many times, Hank Thompson, songs by Hank Thompson, radio, stage, recording artist. Now, if we can just get you on the screen, we can include that too, can't we?
Well, we left out television, but I'll tell you, Bob, one time when I was up in New York, I did go through the RCA building.
Well, and you're a television star, too.
And so I got to be on television.
I did that one time myself. Well, the reason I brought all this up, what's all behind it is I'd like for you to tell the folks where you're going to be tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, getting back to the stage portion of this lineup, it's going to be out at the La Vega Theater over in Belmead. That's tomorrow night, Friday, at 8 o'clock. I'll have all my Brazos Valley boys out there for a big 30-minute show. Right now, Bob, I'd like to get into an old-timey tune here entitled A Picture on the Wall. There's an old and faded picture on the wall. It's been hanging there many, many years. 'Tis a picture of my mother, and I know there is no other that can take the place of mother on the wall. On the wall, on the wall. How I love that dear old picture on the wall. As the time is passing by, how I bow my head and sigh, 'cause I know I'll meet my mother after all. How I love that dear old mother years ago. And there is no one to take her place, I know. As my guitar plays its chord, I am praying to the Lord to bless that dear old picture on the wall. On the wall, on the wall. How I love that dear old picture on the wall. Time is swiftly passing by, and I bow my head and sigh, 'cause I know I'll meet my mother after all.
That old song brings back a lot of memories to me, Hank. I'll have to tell you about it someday. You know, I'm very happy about our new sponsors at Frontier Jewelers. You know, a leather wristband for your wristwatch. After you wear it so long down in the heat that we have down here around Waco, Texas, and in our boiler room here at KWTX, it gets to smell like a dead horse after about 2 months.
Well, that's the way mine is right now.
So I did something about it. I went down to Frontier Jewelers and had a brand new one put on, and I really like it. And I'd like to suggest to you folks, when you don't have anything to do in the afternoon, you're walking around uptown, just stop in and see the fine display at the Frontier Jewelers. Look around. I'm sure that you'll find something just like Hank and I do each time we go by there. Of course, you can save money by staying away, probably, because if you're like us, you'll just have to buy something. It looks so nice.
Well, you know, Bob, I was thinking about going down there myself. Like I said, my band's getting a little old like that, and I think I'm going to have to go down and get a hold of one of those. And any other folks got trouble with your watches, I know I had to have one of mine repaired. And if you need to have your watch repaired, you can just take it right on down to the Frontier Jewelers. And they got a good man down there that repairs them, because I know him personally. He's a swell fella, and he can really fix it up for you. You know, Bob, I get kind of confused on these transcriptions. I start talking about tomorrow, which is today, and yesterday, which is going to be tomorrow, and everything, you know.
Well, you've got about 3 minutes here left.
I got about 3 minutes. Well, I think we ought to get into a little old tune here. Sort of an old-time breakdown titled, Get Along Home, Cindy. Wish I was an apple hanging on the tree. Every time old Cindy passed, she'd take a bite off me. Oh, get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. Went upon the mountain to give my horn a blow. Thought I heard old Cindy say, yonder comes my beau. Get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. Wish I had a nickel, wish I had a dime. Wish I had a pretty little girl to love me all the time. Oh, get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. I got a gal in Waco, she lives way down south. She's so sweet, honeybees are swarming round her mouth. Oh, get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, get along home, I say. I think it's about time we was getting along home.
I am afraid so, but here's just one more little reminder, folks, that you've got a new friend, the Frontier Jewelers. They're making it possible for us to continue to bring you these songs that you like so well. You can show your appreciation best by letting them solve your jewelry problems. They carry a full line of everything that you need in the way of jewelry, and they maintain a complete department to repair watches and any kind of jewelry. This work is completely guaranteed, and it's a fast repair service. You're sure to be pleased, as all of their other customers have been in the past. Remember that, and take your jewelry repair to Frontier Jewelers in Waco. That's just about all the time we have for this transcription, Hank. We'll be back again tomorrow at the same time, 12:15 to 12:30, at which time we'll sing the 3 most requested songs during the week. We appreciate these cards and letters you've been sending in, and if you didn't hear your request today, Hank promises to sing it for you real soon. And remember your new friends, the Frontier Jewelers, 520 Austin in Waco. They're making it possible for us to bring you this program. And now, speaking for Hank and myself, we'll just say we'll be seeing you.
Down on my Brazos Valley Rancho, in central Texas where the cotton grows, you can bet your boots I won't be leaving that Rio Rancho down in Waco. Through the cottonwood trees in the bottomland, rounding up the strays, just an old cowhand in the Brazos land, singing my song with a yippee-ki-yay down on my Brazos Valley Rancho, in central Texas where the cotton grows. You can bet your